obviously, Miss Donna, you have worn so many hats, from being an actress, environmentalist, a mother, and a vineyard owner. So, what would you say ties all of these roles together at the core of who you are?
That's a deep question. Um, I think probably what ties it all together. I mean, I don't think it's my main quality, but what ties what I do together is ambition. I've
Mm,
always been ambitious. Uh, I'm proud of being ambitious. I think women should be proud of being ambitious. And if you're ambitious, you go after what you want. And you earmark it and you work for it. And so I think that's the main quality that I would say that I have, and I still have it. At this age, I'm still ambitious. I think people probably think that's a little crazy. I am. I have still aspirations, still stuff that I want to do, still stories I want to tell, and I think my ambition keeps me going.
I love that.
That's really, yeah.
A self made queen.
With your experience in long form storytelling from soap operas to thrillers, what advice would you give for podcasters to try to for their audience to keep coming back, from episode after episode?
I'll tell you a little story. When I was first on Knots Landing, it was episodic. Each week it was a full story, and the story would end. Um, and I went into the producer, David Jacob, after I was on the show, and I said, "You have to serialize this. You can't end the story every week because then people don't have a reason to come back." And he agreed with that, and they started to serialize it. And the key is that you do something in the episode that you're doing that refers to the next episode, refers to the story
Mm.
thing, so that people are like, oh, I'm going to tune in next week in order to see that or find out about that. And that's what keeps them coming back. They have that in their head. Oh, I want to find out about that. And in soap operas, it's very often a big cliffhanger where somebody is being kidnapped or stolen or whatever. But even in podcasts, as long as you drop something next week, and people come back and see what that thing is.
I love that. Consistency is key, but also give a little tease.
Yes, cliffhangers
A
right
little bit of a
there.
tease.
Well, we have a producer, Scott Sternberg, and a couple of years ago, he tried to do a video talk show with us, sizzle reel and everything, and it never sold at the time. And I think we were all kind of disappointed about that, and we kind of all went our separate ways. And then, like maybe 3 4 months ago, Scott called me and said, "I have a new idea. How about a podcast for you free?" And he came to me first because I'm the same one. Don't tell him I said that. And he thought that, I thought it was a good idea that I could talk the other girls into it. And I did. He said that, podcasts are the thing. No, they're the most popular thing. Everybody's doing them. I think it'd be a good idea. I think people would like to hear what you three girls have to say about the show, about your lives, about your friendship all these years. And so I talked to them, and they said, yeah, might be fun. And so we started out, and it's kind of like herding cats with trying to get schedules together and everything. But we've done it, and done like 12 now podcasts, and it's been great fun for us. It's been really rewarding because people write in, send us emails, and write in and tell us how much show Knots Landing has meant to them. And that's terrible for an actor to know that their performances affected people so much. So it's been a wonderful adventure.
Wow.
That's really, yeah,
Amazing.
amazing.